Hey everybody, how's it going? So here we have Eternal Return Black Survival. So we're gonna show you how to do some setups on this thing. And it starts here in the collection. So, of course you can have your own characters. That's no big deal. And then these make for good testing characters. So what happens is you need to set them up first. So that one says Sua. We'll try that one. I've already set up one here in the Save Plans editor. So it starts out, okay, depending on the weapon that you want. Now I use Vamp builds, you can use whatever you like. These are the Vamp builds. So when you're attacking, even with the skills, you'll regen your HP. Right? So when you look at it, this says 34% lifesteal, but the trick to it is that you really need a fast attacker while you're at it, so 130% attack speed. So you look through your weapons. Okay, there's no Vamp in here. Now there is, okay, but here's the problem. Right, how do you get that particular item? Yeah, that's not always going to be easy to do. So try to stick with items you can definitely get the requirements for. Alright. So then you check it again. Let's see. Say if you wanted this one. Alright. You still got to try to get a meteorite. Doesn't even show you how to get a meteorite, but they land in there every so often. But when you go with this one, you've got the lifesteal. Alright, some attack power, movement speed. That's fine, but when you check it, you have definite spots to be able to get these items. So, checking in the head, it's this one. Alright, so again, when you check it, typical items, compared to something like this, yeah, there's your source. You got, what's the other one? Yeah, Powder of Life, so you gotta get this one. So you have to wait for that one to show up eventually if you wanted to use that item. Alright, see, you got a meteor in there. Doesn't even show you where you get your meteors from, but they land in there. Anyways, with this one, you get more attack speed, which works well with the Vamp. And you get some cooldown reduction in here. Alright, so you pick something you can try out. In this case, I'm going to go with Sua. Alright, check her save planned. I got one made. Alright, check these items here. So on the arm, it's this one. Accessory, it's this one. So you got like more Vamp on it, lifesteal. So once that's done, you need a route to go get these things. Now this one includes 6 sections of the map. It starts out in the dock. Alright. So what happens is you want to check everything starting with your weapon. Now according to all my builds, all of these things are the same except for the weapon. So you got, of course, different character, different weapon. So this one, when you select it, you'll see it here. Alright, these highlighted ones. So anything that's got to be searched for is going to show up in here. So this first one starts out in the dock. Alright, you get all these 4 items. That's fine. Check the weapon. You don't need any rocks or what do you call it? The leather or the branches. So let's see. According to this saved route, so by the time you get to the second area, you've already got the weapon. It's right there. So the dock, uptown. There's the avenue. Now when you're roaming around these places, what you want to do for your saved route is take a look where these little arrow things are. These are little teleporters that'll get you to other areas. Now you look over here in the school, there isn't one. I'm in the archery range either. But you go in from dock, so right next door, you got the teleporter. Get over to the avenue. Teleporter to the hospital. Teleporter. Archery range. Just walk right over to the school. Now, if any of these areas that you have to get to turn orange, you better get through them quickly. Get to them and get through them quickly. So, but again, the main purpose is to try to get that weapon right there. Typically, you're going to get it in, if you do this right, you'll get it in the second, sometimes the third section of the map. Alright, so once you're got your setup all laid out, hit the save and then always test it. Always test this thing using the versus AI hard, okay? Besides, so that'll get you into the match a little quicker.
What adventure does today's story hold?
Gee, I wonder. Yes, you can complete some of your daily quests there in versus AI. There it is. Now you might be thinking this is a lot of sections of the map to go through, but as you can see, there's some of these others that will include, like, well, depends on the character. You know, they'll have also 6 or 7 of them. This one has 6. That's fine. Starts out here, check your map to see if you're getting crowded. Then you'd know to go to a different starting spot. So, let's see how this works out.
The experiment will now begin.
Today, I'm the main character.
Yeah, a lot of times this thing will play very similar to the real opponents. So sometimes they'll leave you alone, sometimes they'll come after you. I think I better bail on this one since that guy's using some pots there to regenerate himself. Yeah, see, just leaves you alone.
I want to read fairy tales.
Yeah, sometimes they'll just leave you alone, sometimes they'll attack you.
Let's start off an expert. It's possible someone stumbles upon this island, right?
Whatever you do, try to be as quick as possible getting through here. You can see up here I need the leather to complete the weapon, so I have to eventually go after some of these extra targets out here, these animals out on the map. Now remember, if you don't see that that yellow marker right there, it's not required. Now, I could get a better beverage, but these are still required, so I don't really want to do that just yet. Also try to level your stuff evenly. Okay, so there's that noise, and it'll tell you to get out there. You go to the next area. Yeah, see that? Sometimes they'll come after you, sometimes they'll leave you alone.
Knock, knock. Is anybody home? Can I open this? I have no other choice. I mourn for you.
So run around and get your stuff as quickly as
I can
possible.
use this right now. Huh. Like a magic wand.
Twigs. I thought I got rocks, but I did not. That's alright.
What will I get?
See, the idea is to
You
try
didn't
to
start off an expert.
plan your saved routes
I want to read fairy tales.
so that you can start building within like 1 or 2 map sections.
A new area has been restricted.
You can always put something down if you need to build up your items.
I can use this right now. As epic as the Iliad.
Some's been restricted. I got 5 and 6. So I need to be in those areas. So I gotta hurry up through here and get through those.
You don't start off an expert.
Or you can immediately go over there and just get back to where you were.
I can use this
Still a
right now.
chance you can get your items out of other areas, but mostly you want to stick with your safe route.
What will I get?
So we got 3 more items to get. As much as I want to hurry this up,
This looks good enough.
get to those other areas,
Something looks a bit off.
still gotta make sure that this one, I got space in here. See this? No more yellow marker. Just throw it away. Let's go over
I
here.
don't think I'll ever get used to this.
Normally I'd go over to the avenue, but these 2 are about to be restricted.
I've only read
It's
about
going to be a real big problem trying to get the items. Not impossible all the time. Keep in mind some of the animals here, even the wolves, the bats, they will have items there for you, so you can kill them and get your stuff.
I hope every student that used to go here
It's
is happy.
dogs, boars,
Can I
wolves,
open
they
this?
don't have items for you.
You don't start off an expert. This looks good enough. Is it? As epic as the Iliad.
Okay, definitely time to leave. Now remember, if you're using this map
This is a
here,
school.
it's control right click. With this map here, just
A
right click.
hotel. I could open a book and travel anywhere instantly. Can I open?
A new area has been restricted.
Yeah, so in the restrict areas, you can see briefly where your opponents are going to be. See, now this one's already getting restricted, so I got to get over there. Besides, it was almost next in line, but
I don't
that's
think
right.
I'll ever get used to this thing. Big hospitals often have small libraries.
It's just I want to hurry up and move, still have to make space. So you got to craft a few of these.
I can use this right now.
So I got to find 2 feathers. Well, let's see if this one has it.
Are you okay with this?
No, they don't have it. Some stuff here. That's fine.
Nothing in this world is useless.
One of them.
Much better than I expected. Reading can keep you calm and help you recover.
So one more feather.
What will I get?
And then we get the hell out of Dodge. Yeah, sometimes these things will come up immediately, other times, no, not so
One
much.
for you.
There it is.
Nothing in this world is useless.
Now I know I've been in 5 and 6, 1 and 2, so the only one left
I
is
don't
3.
think I'll ever get used to this thing.
So I gotta get some rocks.
Much better than I expected. Doesn't this look fantastic?
Storage survivor has been eliminated.
I didn't bring anything good.
A new area has been restricted. A survivor has been eliminated.
Go to a good place. What will your
Oh, yes.
Survivor has been eliminated.
There's no need to check.
Someone is consecutively eliminating
I was
survivors.
just seeing the basics of the Vamp builds. See that? Right there. Yeah, see I took out 2 of them. Probably that chicken and let's try another one. No skills.
Survivor has been eliminated.
See?
Survivor has been eliminated. Someone is
you're left like
consecutively
that,
eliminating survivors.
Just find some
The
animals
city
there.
must have been popular and lively.
Something's missing here. Oh, the rocks. Yeah, right there, genius. Alright. Let's just
None for
see
you.
that? That's what those Vamp builds do.
This is true.
You take hits, doesn't matter.
I'll share my story. What will yours?
Survivor has been eliminated. Someone is dominating Moon Island.
Where are you going?
Survivor has been eliminated. Someone is dominating Lumia Island.
See, and then just turn
There are
around.
only
And
10 survivors remaining now.
I'd be okay
these things
with
that
this.
Vamp break back up into full HP. So, this one, I need rocks.
The city must have been
Rocks
popular
over
and
here.
lively.
There we go.
These should help.
It's just bordering on effortless there, because I just every time I attack, I regen my HP. So,
This looks straight out of a fairy tale.
I don't need that anymore or that.
None for you.
The survivor has been eliminated. A new area has been restricted.
I'm sorry. There was nothing I could do. Must have been a busy street. No longer. It's the police!
The survivor has been eliminated.
I've read about.
Someone is dominating Lumia Island.
I
Now,
hope
once
I
you got
can
the
repay you later.
set built, focus on SP, HP items. That should do. Alright, let's see if I can find this little thing
I'm
here.
sorry. There was nothing I
Kill
could
it.
do. I'd be okay with this.
Get a few points of XP there.
The survivor has been eliminated.
Has anyone ever cleaned here? I'm
Oh, there it is.
sorry. There was nothing I could do. I'll share my story. I mourn for you.
See? Pretty easy. It works.
The survivor has been eliminated. There are only 5 survivors remaining now.
As epic as the Iliad. Nothing in this world is
Pretty epic.
useless.
So, and 4 other bots.
Has anyone ever cleaned here?
So,
I'm sorry. There was nothing I could do.
so yeah, the Vamp builds work pretty well, as you can see.
A survivor has been eliminated.
Watching
Just have to
A survivor has been
get it
eliminated.
completed first.
3 final survivors remaining.
See if I can find some targets here and get a few extra
I
HP
mourn for
points.
you. If one of these landed on me,
So like, I know I don't really need these things, but I just keep them as
A new
souvenirs.
area has been restricted.
this is tragic.
Alright, let's try the temple.
Buddhist
The
scriptures.
survivor has been eliminated. Someone is consecutively eliminating survivors. 2 last survivors
Are
remaining.
you okay with this?
2 survivors remaining, huh? Give her a few moments.
I have no other choice. I mourn for you. Am I allowed to eat here?
So all in all, it's a pretty fun game. It's just you gotta be able to set up properly first.
My heart is heavy.
Pretty much everything you do, watch here.
It must be tough for the
Gives you
workers who
XP.
deliver these packages. This is tragic. Must have been a busy street. No longer.
Just whatever you do, don't stand around in these areas. Restricted red areas.
I don't think I can stay here for long.
That thing runs out of time, you explode. Game over.
If one of these landed on me.
Who's in there anyway? Nothing.
I'd be okay with this? I have no other choice. I'm sorry. There was nothing I could do.
A new area has been restricted.
My heart is heavy.
Oh, there you are.
The survivor has been eliminated.
And it's over.
Story must
A legend is born.
So there you have it.
always pounding
Have fun with it.